Everyone will always argue which side-scrolling mascot is the best, Mario or Sonic, but deep down I know which one's best. He's awesome, and he's a possum.
I'm awesome!
Oh god, no, not that one. It's Sparkster from Rocket Knight Adventures. This character seems to be overlooked quite often, and this should not be the case. I don't know what really made me purchase the game. Remember, this was released back when the internet wasn't much of a thing. We had to base our game purchases from magazines, friend recommendations, or box art. And Rocket Knight Adventures box art was quite alluring. I mean, just look at that typeface with the thick outside stroke. It just screams professional designer. Whatever it was, I'm glad I made the purchase and it survived through the years of me selling games back to GameStop. When I got Rocket Knight home, young me had no idea what an amazing game awaited. With its smooth gameplay, colorful graphics, and catchy music, I was in for an adventure that I still jump into today. You will take control of the heroic hero Sparkster, the now leader of the Rocket Knights, due to the fact that his master Mifune was taken out with the Black Knight Axel Gear. There is more to this background story, but there's a lot of names I'm just going to butcher, so let's just say you're trying to protect the world from a Death Star, but it's called a Pig Star because it's got a pig's face on it. It's true. Here's what it looks like. This game plays similar to Mario and Sonic from the 16-bit days. You move from left to right to reach the end goal. There are a few stages that change it up, but mostly it follows the tried and true formula. Sparkster controls a bit differently from the other two mascots. He's got a basic attack and jump, but thanks to the use of the Rocket Pack, he's able to fly for a short period of time. To use the Rocket Pack, it's as simple as holding down the attack button and picking a direction. If you don't hold down the D-pad, that's no problem. Sparkster will do a very useful spin attack. Along with his basic attack, Sparkster does shoot out an energy wave from his sword, which is useful when needing to do those shoot-'em-up stages. Here's a helpful hint. Most enemies can't damage you if you are damaging them. Might not work on some bosses. I've always felt that Rocket Knight Adventures was the best of both worlds in terms of Mario and Sonic. You have the tight controls of Mario and the speed of Sonic whenever you want it. Once you learn when and where to boost, you'll be tearing through those stages at lightning speed. One thing I really enjoy about this game is the lack of hand-holding. Slowly starting in the 90s and is more dominant today, there are major stops to the game flow due to tutorial popping up that wants to tell you how to do something as simple as jumping.
Jump if you wish to jump.
This is where the level designer should get some props. Before you enter the next zone in which there is a new mechanic, they give you a minor demonstration in a safe level to figure it out. This is shown in an early stage in which they want you to bounce off walls and follow a trail of diamonds, and later when they have a platform that is able to move up and down. I know when I jumped on this moving platform, I just rode it to the wall and fell. Only after seeing the gap did I put two and two together. It's nice when a game lets you discover this for yourself. It really helps that sense of accomplishment that some current games seem to be lacking. There are 7 stages total, each with the obligatory main boss and a few mini bosses sprinkled in for good measure. Each boss has its own pattern that might take a few lives to learn, but they aren't too overly difficult for a seasoned gamer. As someone that is new to playing retro video games, there will be a bit of a learning curve. You do have a few difficulty options to help you ease that curve if needed, or you can ramp it up till you get killed in one hit and hate life. I could never get past the waterfall mini-boss on insane difficulty. Hey, here's a helpful hint. If you want the true ending, you must play on normal mode. The game defaults to easy. I remember very distinctly as a kid being amazed by the last boss fight. After fighting what I thought was the final form and taking a breather, I missed the fact that this came out of the Pig Star trailing right behind me. When the game kicked back on and the screen shut up with that monstrous face, I knew I was in for some serious shit. At the time, I don't remember ever playing a game in which I just had to survive. I lost so many lives trying to do damage to him before I noticed the planet in the background, finally realizing I can't damage him and that I need to make it to the atmosphere to survive. Then watching him try one last attack before breaking apart. That beautiful memory will always live with me every time I play through this game. Rocket Knight Adventures is one of the few Konami gems that shows how far they have fallen in the current gaming ecosystem. Seriously, how many games can say it's a kick-butt side-scroller on top of having fighting and shoot-'em-up sections as well? It is hard to beat the iconic music from a Mario game, but Rocket Knight Adventures is no slouch when it comes to awesome catchy tunes that fit the moment perfectly. The music to the first zone really does a great job setting the tone for an epic adventure as you travel across the open countryside, only to speed up and become more dramatic to let you know a boss fight was about to ensue. From the reflection in the crystal caves to the dystopian cityscape, the graphical art direction in this game is beautiful. The sprites are well detailed and it's easy to distinguish the enemies from the background elements. I love how the color palette changes from vivid blue and green from the countryside to a more brown and darker tone as you get closer to the enemy's industrialized city. There are a few short cutscenes that help you transition from one area to another. I feel the graphics still hold up and can find myself playing a modern retro game if it had the same graphical style. For the most part, the game runs at a steady frame rate, only really slowing down twice that I can remember, and I don't think it breaks or ruins the gaming experience. Rocket Knight Adventures is hands down my favorite game on the Sega Genesis. If you enjoy Sonic or Mario, Rocket Knight Adventures might be the next side-scroller that is worth a playthrough. Have you played Rocket Knight Adventures? Let me know if you like or hate this game in the comments below. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to see more content like this. Stay safe, stay retro. I hope you find the games you're looking for, and we'll see you next time. Later.